As you know, in Alaska this week, the Army is conducting listening sessions in both Anchorage and Fairbanks to receive public input on the downsizing plans. I have stayed up late both evenings to participate by video conference and be part of that commentary. One of the proposals, of course, is to deactivate the Airborne Brigade there at JBER, at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson. And I'm not going to ask you about what Army may or may not do, but it seems to me that one of the things that should be considered in all of this is the efficiency and the quality of life at JBER. And it's my impression, as I have talked with many in the Air Force and Army, that JBER is not only one of the best bases in the Air Force, it's also a place where joint basing is actually working, where we have seen the benefits of the efficiency. Can you give me, General Welsh, your impression of the value that JBER and the joint basing provides to the Army?
Senator, I can tell you the value it provides to the Air Force. You might have to ask Ray Odierno what it provides to the Army.
Well, but more important to the notion of joint basing, because there are those that are detractors. They don't think it is working. My observation, and again, what I've heard from many, is that joint basing really has worked at JBER. So I guess that would be my broader question to you.
Yeah, Senator, not having been assigned at JBER, but only visited several times, I would just tell you that the perception inside the uniformed services of joint basing depends on where you've been. And it's actually sometimes temporal. So with a certain set of leadership teams in place on both sides of the joint divide, things work great. The next team comes in, things start to be a problem again. I mean, there's a human element in this that is important to consider. I don't think joint basing is the right solution in every situation, but I think it clearly has been successful in places. The last time I was at JBER, I thought it was going very well. There was a great leadership and team in place. They were communicating very well. They were working projects and problems together. I was impressed.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you about the leadership and what that builds, but again, I think we've seen some good positive benefits coming out of JBER, and that's going to be one of the things that will be factored in as they wind up these listening sessions.